Okay, so this will be about the third video that I've done on this topic. So there was an illegal immigrant truck driver that made a left-hand turn across 3 lanes of interstate traffic, and a vehicle ran into the side of the truck, killing all 3 passengers that were Americans. The truck driver got his license from California, even though he had attempted to get it from 2 other states. He was able to get it from California for some odd reason. And there's new details showing that the guy apparently is very remorseful about what he's very unremorseful about what he's done. And I will say that if this is the case, this is absolutely disgusting.
The illegal alien truck driver charged in a deadly wreck is
What's crazy is that he was released to go back to California, where they flew him back down to Florida. How that even happened is beyond me. Any American would have immediately went to trial for manslaughter if there were a trucker. The fact that they even let this guy go, it
to make
kind
his
of blows
first
my
court
mind.
appearance today. He's facing vehicular homicide charges and deportation. Florida's Lieutenant Governor Jay Collins personally escorting the illegal alien from the sanctuary state of California, where he was given a commercial driver's license. He joins us now with more details. Lieutenant Governor, thank you for taking time.
I don't even understand how he was released to go back to California.
Today. Why was this individual, when people hear this horrific story, this illegal alien driver, Harjinder Singh, makes this U-turn in a, official only zone where people are coming the other direction, 70 miles an hour.
Apparently, this is very common. Apparently, a lot of them cause accidents because of this. It's kind of insane that you can pass a CDL license in a place like California and then end up killing 3 people in some place like Florida. The thing is I feel like the CDL licensing and the training for CDL needs to be a federally mandated thing. Because if you drive truck, you are going to cross state lines. It's almost always going to happen. And another thing, they did revoke the business license of the place that employed him. So
lives were lost. Why was this individual allowed to even obtain a commercial driver's license?
There it is right there. You can see.
Well, thank you for having me on today. And that's the biggest question right now. 2018, he illegally crossed the border. How did somebody who failed 3 out of 16 questions on the road...
They do have new laws in place that are federal laws that say that you can't even drive unless you can read English. The new national language for America is English. That's what they teach in schools. I don't know why it took so long for them to pass a national language, but I'm just happy that it's here. The thing is that if you go to a different country and you live there, you should be expected to learn that language. Period.
Exam, managed to get a CDL in any state, and he did it in 2, Washington and California. Again, this is an indictment on Gavin Newsom, his failed policies, and his lack of leadership, and frankly, his lack of focus on American
Which is
citizens
crazy
and the
because
American
right
people.
now, DC is currently under like a lot of scrutiny. Trump has already sent over the National Guard and completely cleaned up the streets right now. As of right now, crime has completely plummeted.
Unacceptable. This is why President Trump has a mandate from the American people to fix this problem.
And you went personally to escort him back. Why did you feel that was necessary?
Well, I'm a military guy. I did 23 years in the Army, most of it as a Green Beret.
It was necessary because he shouldn't have been let go to begin with.
I know that leadership matters. Being up front, being there to deal with whatever comes up is important. So I don't know about you, but I didn't have a whole lot of faith that Gavin Newsom wasn't going to do something, that something wasn't going to pop up. He needs to come back here. 3 innocent lives were cut short, 3 lives lost because of failed policies in California, because somebody who shouldn't have had a CDL was here driving. And frankly,
it's kind of crazy to think that this guy wasn't able to get licensed in other states. So what he did is he went to the one state where they can't seem to get their shit together. I don't know what's going on with California and its policies. Same with DC. They need to get their shit together. They're the only ones out of 50 states that can't seem to get it together. You've got so-called peace bricks being thrown at their constables and police officers. They can't keep the police because they're being held back from stopping riots there. You've got most of California on fire with no water because the fire department was ran by some weirdo. Like, what is going on? Seriously.
Citizens know, Floridians know that we've got their back, we take this seriously, and we will not fail them.
Lieutenant
Well,
Governor,
someone has to. I mean, shit, Californian government doesn't seem to care.
as we're watching video of you literally physically escorting him, what was he like? Did he show remorse, and how was his English?
Well, his English was broken at best, and frankly, he showed no remorse. He was not very conversational.
No, you could see whenever he turned left and that vehicle crashed into him, he just kind of sat there with a blank face. It just kind of seemed like, oh, well, now I've got to deal with this. It didn't seem like he had any remorse for what had just happened to those 3 people. They're dead. He killed 3 people. Any other truck driver that loses control or ends up causing a vehicular crash like this usually ends up getting set up with counts of manslaughter. I don't understand how this guy was even able to be released to go back to California.
And ultimately, on the roadside, I think you heard our sheriff talk about that. He didn't show anything, just a blank slate. Completely.
Yeah, that's what they had said whenever they were covering it a couple days ago, that it didn't seem like he cared.
Uncaring about what happened. 3
'Cause he
lives
doesn't.
lost on
He
the
doesn't
side
care.
of the road. Didn't even go check on them. That's heartbreaking and it's unacceptable.
And Lieutenant Governor, I just want to quickly get to where this goes next.
Well, I'll tell you, this thing goes next. We're going to keep pushing him. We're going to throw the book at him.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Throw the book at this idiot. Like, seriously, they need to figure out who gave him a CDL. They need to shut that location down, and they need to charge the person who stamped his approval for that license. They need to put them in jail.
That's how this goes. He's got 3 counts of vehicular manslaughter. That's up to 30 years itself. So he's going to do some time. And when he's done with that, then he'll get deported back to wherever he came from. But ultimately, we got to stay aggressive. President Trump has a mandate from the American people. Florida has led on this issue. I would love to see other states step beside us, be bold, support the president.
I just don't understand how California is able to pass these trucker licenses and think that they're going to just not have to deal with repercussions if someone gets killed over the state line. They really think that it's just really sad to think that 3 Americans, or 3 people in general, not even just Americans, 3 people lost their lives because of a guy that couldn't read signage.
Like Governor Ron DeSantis has. Florida leads from the front. We have to take this seriously. That's what the American people want to see.
All right, Lieutenant Governor Jay Collins, thank you for the update. We will continue to follow this story. Have a good weekend.
I think that's really sad. It really is. But hopefully this guy does actually get the book thrown at him. Hopefully the people that caused this end up in jail. I'm really hoping that in the next couple months they try to go and fix California. California is a complete and total dumpster fire. They need to fix it. It's just bad now. I don't understand how this is even acceptable. But that's all I got. I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys later. Peace.